Game changer. Thank you very much. Once again, this is Coach Chenjerai Mukandiona. I am a mindset coach. All right. So today, let me discuss about a very important topic, which I consider very pertinent to everyone who wishes to become a business partner. Do you know the difference between a conman and an entrepreneur? There are similarities and differences between a conman and an entrepreneur, and this is something that you need to understand. At some point in life, most of us, we were conned a lot of money by people who pretend to be entrepreneurs. There is a very thin line that separates an entrepreneur and a conman. The similarities are that both of them, the conman and the entrepreneur, are good at storytelling. They have got a very fantastic social skill, which is storytelling. They use the power of storytelling to get along with people, to connect with people, and to influence people. They are very persuasive, and they find it very easy to build trust and credibility. However, the difference is that the conman has no intention to establish a long-term relationship. He is short-term focused. He sees people as current assets, right? So every relationship that he enters, he sees it as a current relationship and doesn't invest much in building that relationship to go on for a long period of time. Whereas the entrepreneur sees you as a fixed asset. In other words, you want to establish a long-term relationship, so they invest in that kind of relationship in expectation of a future harvest and a long-term journey. So when making business deals and agreements, know that the conman talks you out of investigating them. The entrepreneur will be open for investigation. How does the conman talk you out of investigating them? One, he tell you that everyone is against him. He presents himself as a victim of other people's ill intention. This will help him in fencing you out from potential warning sources, because he knows that there are people out there who know his character very well, and they may give you a tip, right? So he try by all means to ring fence you out of that sources of information. So in that case, you can only trust the conman and not other people. If others try to warn you, you then go and tell the conman, and the conman in this case will simply say, you see, I am vindicated. This is what I've been telling you. These people are against me, and you have seen it for yourself, right? Then the other thing is that they blame others for their shortcomings. The conman often blame his spouse for mismanaging the money or stealing from him. He usually portrays his wife and kids in a very negative light, and often he will tell stories like, "Had it not been because of my wife and kids. I could have been more successful. These people are so wasteful. They are letting me down. They are not supporting me. His intention is to avoid a lasting relationship to develop between your family and his family. So you will be telling stories like, again, my wife doesn't want visitors. She's very stingy and stuff like that. So this will make you not interested to visit his house or to check with his family, you know. Then the second thing is that his stories are inconsistent. They tell stories that are not consistent, and often the stories are exaggerated. Because the stories are lies, it's easy to forget falsehoods and lies that you said yesterday. And so if you try to ask some questions about these inconsistencies, the conman will tend to blame outside pressure and stresses. They will try to blame other people for the lies they are telling, and actually they will tell you that they are trying to manage stress and they need your help. And if you tolerate their lies, maybe you have tolerated those lies for the sake of progress, they will commend you highly and praise you for your understanding. Then the third thing is that the conman will talk about a third person. This person is a fictitious person. You will never meet that person because they know their game. They will introduce this person right from the onset. When you start your early conversation, your preliminary rounds, your preliminary deals and discussion, they will start to introduce this third person, and they will continue mentioning this person as you go and as you go along with your short-term relationship. So this person is often used to evade some questions. For example, he can tell you that he has got a major customer owing big money, etc, etc, and this person is refusing to pay him, or is about to pay him, or they are in courts, and something like that, right? So promises will be made in the name of this third person, and whenever, suppose you demand something from them, they will reintroduce this third person. They will say, for instance, I will pay you, I will give you the money when this third person paid me. Right? So you will not be in control of this third person, and this third person, you will not be able to meet him. A true entrepreneur is open for inspection. This is the difference now. A true entrepreneur is open for inspection. They give you the contacts. They are ready. They are willing, able, and ready to let you meet their families and friends and even previous business partners. They make every information available and accessible. Their stories are consistent. So the conclusion, game changer, that I want you to take note is that the following are red lights. If someone avoids questions, you should suspect that he is hiding something, right? So whenever you try to probe deep, then they try to evade the questions. Know that something is wrong. If someone talks fast and doesn't allow you to finish your sentence, you need to quit fast. If someone is blaming or excluding himself, you should know that you are the next in line to be blamed for everything. If someone shows a regular concern about losing money due to theft and themselves can keep it safe, be wary of such a behavior, right? Because conmen want to portray themselves as the ones who are capable of managing funds. Entrepreneurs believe in a system, not individuals. Conmen don't want to hear about systems and procedures. They will only accept systems and procedures if they themselves are the one who set or put in place those systems and procedures, or if they know that they are the ones who are in control of the systems and procedures. They don't want the systems and procedures to control them. So, game changer, this is one thing that you need to take note of, the differences and the similarities between a conman and entrepreneurs. Because if you pick the wrong partners, you are more likely to lose everything that you have. It is your duty to pick the right people, and for you to be able to do that, you need to research more about the characteristics of entrepreneurs and the conmen. So there are many characteristics. What I've shared with you is just a few. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This is Coach Chenjerai Mukandiona, the Mindset Coach.